Have you ever met a man who made you feel stronger just by being in his presence? Have you ever been loved in a way that made you rediscover how to love yourself? And did you know, when a man truly loves you, he doesn't just walk beside you, he moves you forward. When a man truly loves you, he becomes your loudest cheerleader. He doesn't just speak life over you in private whispers. He celebrates you in public. He defends your worth when others try to minimize it. He doesn't stay silent when the world underestimates you. He reminds you, over and over again, of your power, especially when you forget it yourself. When doubt creeps in, he doesn't push you harshly. He gently calls forth the strength within you. He won't let fear cage your potential. He won't let your past failures define what's still ahead. In fact, he often sees more in you than you see in yourself, and he's not afraid to tell you that. When you're exhausted, he encourages you to rest, but never to give up. When you feel discouraged, he listens deeply, but he doesn't let you fall for the lie that you're not enough. Because when a man truly loves you, he refuses to let you settle for anything less than the best version of who you are meant to become. He pushes you, yes, but he does it with patience. He doesn't expect you to grow at his pace. He doesn't rush your process. He doesn't pressure you to be perfect or to always have it together. Instead, he walks with you. He gives you the space to stretch, to evolve, to learn, to heal, to become whole. He never turns your flaws into weapons. He doesn't make you feel small just because you're still becoming. On the contrary, he uplifts you, he affirms you, he reminds you that even in your unfinished state, you are still worthy of love. A man who truly loves you wants to see you thrive, not just in one area of life, but in every area. He cares not only about your relationship with him, but your relationship with yourself, with God, with your purpose. He doesn't pull you away from your calling. He walks you into it. He doesn't dismiss your goals. He finds ways to help you reach them. He doesn't guilt you for wanting more. He celebrates your ambition, because when a man truly loves you, your success is never a threat to him. It's a joy, and yes, he's willing to sacrifice. He won't expect you to do all the work while he reaps the reward. No, he pours into you, into your spirit, your dreams, your future. He doesn't just say he wants to see you win. He takes real action to help make it happen. He supports you with effort, with time, with commitment, not just pretty words. Because real love does not keep you small. It does not silence you. It does not weaken your voice or hold you back. Real love grows you. It stretches you. It calls you higher. It calls you into everything you were created to be. And when a man truly loves you, he doesn't just stand beside you. He pushes you forward. He doesn't just make promises. He keeps them. His love is not built on empty phrases or vague declarations. It's built on action, on consistency, on a foundation that stands even when tested. He doesn't say one thing and live another. He doesn't talk about a future with you while acting like he's unsure. He doesn't set expectations with no intention of fulfilling them. No, when a man loves you, his words and actions are aligned. You never have to wonder where you stand, because his love is not a riddle. It is clear, steady, and that kind of love, it leads you into a new journey, one where you are not just loved, but lifted. As we said before, when a man truly loves you, you don't have to wonder. His love speaks through his actions, steady and real. And because that love is real, a man who loves you shows up, especially when things get hard. He doesn't disappear at the first sign of trouble. He doesn't run when life gets complicated or when emotions get messy. His love isn't reserved for when things are easy or convenient. He doesn't stay only when there's something in it for him. No, he is present. He is engaged. He is committed. His love isn't seasonal. It doesn't come and go based on how he feels that day. It isn't dependent on perfect circumstances. He doesn't make you question whether he's in it for the Long haul, because his consistent actions leave no room for doubt. When a man loves you, he doesn't play games with your heart. He doesn't make you guess his intentions. He doesn't act warm one day and cold the next. He doesn't withdraw affection just to keep you chasing him. He doesn't weaponize silence to control you. He doesn't confuse you or make you feel like you have to earn his love. You don't have to analyze every word he says or decode every message he sends. You're not left wondering where you stand, because real love, it's not a mystery. It's not a puzzle. It's a presence, a steady, unwavering force that gives you peace, not anxiety. A man who truly loves you follows through. If he says he'll do something, he does it. If he makes a promise, he keeps it. If he commits, he sees it through. Not because he has to, but because he wants to. His integrity doesn't just show up in grand gestures. It's woven into the small, everyday moments, the quiet consistency that builds real trust. He doesn't perform for appearances, pretending to love with big acts while neglecting the daily choices that matter most. He understands that love is built in the details, in showing up, in being consistent, in letting his word mean something. When a man loves you, he's intentional. He doesn't leave the relationship up to chance. He doesn't treat you like an afterthought. He doesn't prioritize everything else and expect you to wait quietly in the background. No, he makes an effort. Through his actions, he shows that you are important to him. He listens, not just hearing your words, but understanding your heart. He remembers the little things, not because they're flashy or dramatic, but because they matter to you. He pays attention to what brings you joy, what calms your soul, what strengthens your spirit. His effort isn't something you have to beg for, it's something he gives freely. And a man who loves you doesn't leave space for doubt. He doesn't make you feel like a backup plan. He doesn't leave you wondering if he's serious about you. He doesn't treat you like you're optional, depending on how his mood swings that day. His love is not unstable. It's not hesitant. It doesn't disappear just because things get tough. No, his love is anchored. His commitment is rooted. His presence is reliable. When a man truly loves you, his love isn't just spoken, it's shown. It's proven in the way he stays, in the way he keeps his word, in the way he chooses you, not just once, but over and over, every single day. And when a man truly loves you, you won't have to guess, you will know. Because he won't just say he loves you. He will protect what he loves. He will guard it. He will guard you. When a man truly loves you, his commitment shows, not just in what he says, but in how he chooses you, protects you, and honors you every single day. And that kind of love, it doesn't expose you to unnecessary pain. It doesn't put you in situations where you're left questioning your worth. It doesn't stand by in silence while the world mishandles your heart. No, when a man loves you, he takes responsibility for how your heart is treated. He knows love isn't just about passion. It's not just about sweet words or the good times. Love, real love, is about protection. It's about covering, shielding, and standing guard over the one he cherishes. When a man loves you, he becomes a protector, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. He doesn't bring chaos into your life. He doesn't leave you feeling unsafe, unsettled, or constantly bracing for the next disappointment. You don't have to tiptoe around his moods. You don't have to shrink yourself to keep the peace. His love doesn't keep you anxious. It brings you calm. His presence doesn't drain you. It gives you rest. He does not break your spirit with harsh words. He doesn't leave emotional wounds that take years to heal. Instead, he is mindful of what he says, of what he does, and of the effect he has on your heart. He doesn't tear you down to build himself up. He doesn't twist your vulnerability into a weapon. He doesn't use love as a tool to control you. Instead, he creates a space that feels safe. Safe to open up, to breathe, to be your full self without fear. His love makes room for you to love freely, not cautiously, not defensively, but boldly. And when a man loves you, he protects your dignity. He does not speak carelessly about you behind your back. He doesn't engage in conversations that reduce your character. He doesn't stand silent when someone else disrespects you. No, he defends your name, even when you're not in the room. Not because it earns him anything, but because his love for you demands respect. He doesn't put you in situations where you have to fight for his loyalty. He doesn't make you compete for his time or affection. He doesn't flirt with dishonor or entertain behaviors that could humiliate you. Because when a man loves you, he values you too deeply to risk losing your trust. A man who truly loves you guards your heart like it's his own. He doesn't dismiss your feelings. He doesn't mock your emotions. He doesn't belittle the things that matter to you. Instead, he listens, not just to respond, but to understand. He treats your heart with care, knowing that love isn't just about what he gets from you. It's about what he can give to you. He does not take your kindness for granted. He doesn't assume that because you love him, he can stop showing up for you. He understands that love, real love, is a responsibility, and he carries that responsibility with honor. And when a man loves you, he leads with wisdom. He doesn't pull you into reckless decisions. He doesn't put you in harm's way, emotionally or otherwise. He doesn't act on impulse without thinking about how it might affect you. He's not careless with your future. He's not careless with his words. He's not careless with you. He moves with intention. He moves with care. A man who truly loves you doesn't just protect your heart. He honors it, carries it with care, and leads you with wisdom and responsibility. And when he leads, he does it with intention, with purpose, with thoughtfulness. Every decision he makes with more than just himself in mind. He thinks about you, about the life you're building together, about the legacy he's shaping, not just for now, but for what comes after. Because real love isn't selfish. It doesn't take at the cost of another. It doesn't seek its own gain while leaving someone else behind. True love considers. True love protects. True love honors. A man who truly loves you doesn't just wish you well in passing. He prays for you. He doesn't just hope things work out. He goes to God on your behalf. He covers you in prayer. He speaks life over you, not just with his lips, but with his spirit. He intercedes for your strength, for your peace, for your purpose. His protection goes beyond the physical. It reaches into the spiritual. He wants to see you walking boldly in your calling. He wants you to step fully into the destiny God designed just for you. He does not distract you from your faith. He doesn't pull you away from the fire burning inside you. No, he fans the flame. He encourages it. He stands beside you and lifts you. Not just when he's with you, but even when he's alone, in prayer. When a man loves you, he does not play with your heart like it's a game. He does not gamble with your trust or treat your love like something easily replaced. He knows how rare, how precious your heart truly is, and he protects it. He honors what he cherishes. He guards what he values. And when a man truly loves you, you won't have to wonder if you're safe with him. You'll know. You'll feel it in the way he moves, in the way he chooses you again and again, even in silence. Because love, real love, isn't just something that's said. It's something that's shown. It's not a declaration. It's a demonstration. Anyone can say the words. But consistent, intentional action, that's what reveals what's truly in a man's heart. You won't need to chase after a man who really loves you, because his love will already be moving toward you. He won't leave you questioning your place in his life. He won't keep you guessing about his intentions or make you feel like you constantly have to prove your worth. No, when a man loves you, you will know. Not because he told you once in the past, but because he shows you every single day. A man's love is visible in the way he prioritizes you. He doesn't treat your time or your presence like an afterthought. You're not an optional addition to his busy schedule. He checks in, he asks about your day. He holds your hand through moments of doubt and uncertainty. And when something matters to him, He makes room for it, even when it's inconvenient, even when it costs him. Because that's how love works. It doesn't just show up when it's easy. It makes space even when it's hard. And when a man truly loves you, he doesn't just make you feel physically safe. He gives you emotional safety too. You won't have to walk on eggshells, constantly afraid that one wrong word will make him withdraw. He won't punish you with silence. He won't make you beg for connection. He doesn't play with your access to him like it's leverage. When a man loves you, he communicates. He listens, not just to reply, but to understand. He doesn't only hear your words. He pays attention to what's behind them, the feeling, the story, the weight. When a man truly loves you, he doesn't just show up in moments of ease. He stands beside you in spirit, with prayer, with purpose, and with unwavering presence. Because when a man loves you, your heart truly matters to him. Your peace matters. Your joy matters. Your whole being matters to him, including your emotions, your fears, your dreams, and every fragile or fiery piece in between. He listens to what you say and to what you don't say. He pays attention to the rhythm of your heart, and when something feels off, he leans in, not away. That's why his love is consistent. It's not here today and gone tomorrow. It doesn't depend on his mood or the convenience of the moment. When things get difficult, he doesn't run. When pressure rises, he doesn't disappear. Instead, he stands firm. He remains. He commits, again and again. Because real love stays. It fights. It grows. It doesn't retreat at the first storm. It anchors deeper. When a man loves you, he wants to see you flourish. He pushes you, not with pressure, but with encouragement. Not by demanding more, but by believing in more for you. He doesn't compete with you, he celebrates you. Your success doesn't threaten him, it inspires him. He finds joy in seeing you rise. And when life feels heavy, when you're struggling just to hold everything together, he doesn't back away. He steps closer. He holds you up, not by replacing your strength, but by reminding you of the strength already within you. When a man loves you, you won't have to beg for his presence. You won't have to shrink yourself just to keep him close. You won't be left wondering where you stand, because his love removes doubt. His consistency eliminates confusion. Real love doesn't need convincing. It just keeps showing up. His love is revealed not only through big gestures, but through the quiet, daily things. The way he remembers what matters to you. The way he checks on you without being asked. The way he stays when others would walk away. And if a man says he loves you, but his actions tell a different story, trust what he does, not just what he says. Because love isn't proven in a moment. It's proven over time. Not in what he says when he's happy, but in what he does when life tests him. When a man truly loves you, he doesn't see you as a placeholder or someone to pass the time with. He sees you as a partner, his equal, his confidant. You're not just someone who fills a gap. You're someone he builds with, someone he honors, someone he chooses, clearly, consistently, and without hesitation. He doesn't keep you on standby while entertaining other options. He's not looking over your shoulder for someone better, because to him, you're not an option. You're a priority. Real love doesn't live in indecision. It doesn't play games. It doesn't leave you hanging, questioning, doubting. When a man loves you, he doesn't just invite you into his world. He builds a world with you. You're not tagging along in his life story. You're helping write the next chapter together. He walks with you side by side. He includes you in his decisions. He values your insight. He listens to your wisdom. A man who loves you sees far beyond the surface. He doesn't just admire your beauty or what you bring to his life. He admires your mind, your spirit, your strength. He doesn't just claim you, he cherishes you. He makes you feel chosen, not occasionally, not when it's convenient, but every single day. He doesn't make you compete for his time. He doesn't compare you to anyone else, because in his eyes, you are incomparable. When a man truly loves you, He sees your worth and treats you accordingly. And he doesn't just see you for where you are now, he sees your future too. He's not just caught up in emotions, he's building something that lasts. He wants to know your dreams, understand your purpose, hear where you see your life going. He doesn't shrink your vision, he embraces it. He doesn't fear your growth, he encourages it. He isn't intimidated by your strength, he respects it. Because when a man truly loves you, your ambition is not a threat. It's a shared fire. He wants to grow with you, evolve with you, and walk beside you every step of the way. And though he recognizes your independence, he never makes you feel like you're in it alone. He doesn't assume you don't need him just because you're strong. He knows that love, true love, is not about replacing your power. It's about walking beside it. True love honors your strength, but it never expects you to carry everything alone. It walks with you, lifts with you, and chooses partnership over pride. Because real love isn't about dependency, it's about partnership. And in your moments of weakness, when the weight of life feels too heavy to carry, he isn't just standing by watching you struggle. No, he steps in, he shows up. He lifts you up and reminds you that you never have to fight your battles alone. When a man loves you, he's not just there for the good times. He stands with you in both your victories and your valleys. He doesn't shrink back when you shine. He celebrates you. Your success doesn't intimidate him, it inspires him. And when you stumble, he's not there to judge you. He's there to steady you, to help you rise again with grace. He doesn't disappear when things get hard. He doesn't go silent when you need him most. Because love, true love, stays. It doesn't abandon. It doesn't falter under pressure. It endures. It fights for connection, even when life throws its hardest challenges your way. When a man loves you, he loves you with clarity, not confusion. You're not left second-guessing every word he says. You're not decoding mixed signals or wondering if you truly matter to him. He makes it known. He's clear. He's intentional. You don't feel hidden or like a secret. He's not making excuses, he's making effort. He doesn't treat you like an option. He honors you as a priority. His love never makes you feel like you're chasing crumbs of affection. It never forces you to shrink just to fit into his world. It never leaves you questioning your worth. Because when a man truly loves you, you never have to beg for his time, for his presence, or for his commitment. It's given freely, consistently, because his heart is with you, fully and willingly, and his protection. It's not limited to the physical. He guards your heart, your mind, and your peace. He doesn't let you move through life feeling unsafe, unworthy, or emotionally unguarded. His presence is a covering, not because he's trying to control you, but because he cares for you deeply. He watches over you not as an owner, but as a guardian. He's mindful of the way his words land. He considers how his choices shape your emotional world. He recognizes that his actions have impact, and he chooses them with care. Because when a man loves you, he doesn't expose you to unnecessary pain. He doesn't bring chaos to your life. He brings calm. He brings stability, reassurance, and peace. He protects you emotionally. He doesn't toy with your feelings. He doesn't manipulate your hope. He doesn't leave you trapped in a cycle of highs and lows, feeling cherished one moment and forgotten the next. His love is steady. He doesn't use silence as punishment. He doesn't pull away when frustrated. He doesn't treat affection like something you have to earn through perfection, because real love isn't conditional. It doesn't show up only when life is easy. When a man loves you, his love is not based on comfort or convenience. It remains, even when life gets messy and uncertain. True love brings protection, not just from the outside world, but within. It shields your peace, your emotions, and your heart without being asked. And when a man truly loves you, that protection goes deeper, all the way to your spirit. He doesn't just stand beside you in the physical. He prays for you. He seeks wisdom, not just in how to lead with strength, but with humility. His leadership is not about control, it's about covering. He doesn't speak to impress you. He speaks to uplift you. He doesn't diminish your faith. He strengthens it. He wants to see you grow, not only as a woman, but as a whole person, a person with vision, with purpose, with a divine calling over her life. He doesn't pull you away from the habits, the values, or the disciplines that make you better. He nudges you toward them, gently, but consistently. He doesn't use his words to weaken you. He speaks life over you, over your dreams, your doubts, and your destiny. Because when a man loves you, he understands something vital. Real love doesn't just feel good, it helps you become better. And that love, it's not only about what he gives to you privately, but also how he protects you publicly. A man who loves you protects your reputation. He doesn't place you in situations that compromise your dignity. He doesn't allow others to speak about you in ways that belittle or disrespect you. He doesn't laugh along with those who diminish your worth. He covers you, both when you're watching and when you're not. The way he talks about you, the way he represents you, the way he holds your name in conversation, it's always with honor. A man who loves you does not expose your insecurities to others. He doesn't turn your struggles into punchlines. He doesn't use your past as ammunition. He doesn't make you feel embarrassed by the journey you've walked. Instead, he protects your story. He honors where you've been and walks with you as you step into where you're going. And when a man loves you, he also protects your future. He doesn't make reckless decisions that place you in harm's way. He doesn't act selfishly, guided only by fleeting desires. He is intentional, not just about you, but about the life he's building with you. He's aware that every decision today shapes your tomorrow, so he moves with care. He chooses with clarity. He honors what he has with you, not only through what he says, but through how he lives. Because protection isn't only about keeping danger away, it's about creating an environment where you can breathe, where you can rest, where you feel safe enough to fully be yourself. Where you know, with quiet confidence, that the person you love is also the one guarding you. And when a man truly loves you, you won't have to fight for that protection. You won't have to ask for it. You won't have to wonder if he's covering you or exposing you to risk. Because when a man truly loves you, his instinct is to shield you, to safeguard your heart, your mind, and your journey. His love steps in before you even have to call out for help. You won't just feel that kind of love, you'll be surrounded by it. Because when a man truly loves you, he doesn't admire you from a distance. He invests in you, with time, with intention, and with care. He's committed to your growth, your well-being, and your purpose. He doesn't see you as something to possess, but as someone to honor. When a man truly loves you, he doesn't just protect your heart, he invests in your growth, your purpose, and your future. Because love, real love, is more than companionship. It's about nurturing your potential. It's about elevation, expansion, becoming. A man who truly loves you doesn't just want to stand beside you. He wants to see you rise. He wants you to flourish, to walk boldly in the greatness that already lives inside of you. And because he loves you, he doesn't block your path. He pushes you forward. He becomes the voice that reminds you of your worth when you forget it, and the hand that supports you when you're ready to take your next step. A man who loves you isn't only there to praise your strengths, he's there in your moments of weakness, too. He doesn't retreat when you struggle. He doesn't go silent when you feel uncertain, when fear creeps in, or when life gets complicated. He doesn't disappear when you start to question yourself. Instead, he draws closer. He stands beside you, not as a savior, but as a supporter. He encourages you gently, reminding you of who you are, especially when you start to forget, because your doubts don't scare him. Your obstacles don't send him running. He doesn't need you to be perfect. He simply wants you to keep becoming. He isn't threatened by your potential. He doesn't feel the need to dim your light so that his might shine brighter. No, he fuels your light. He feeds it. He cheers for it. He wants you to step fully into your calling, not just for his benefit, but for yours. Because when a man loves you, his focus isn't only on what you can give him, it's on who you are becoming for yourself. He wants to see you thrive, not as a reflection of him, but as a reflection of who you were created to be. And in the next part, we'll explore how this kind of love doesn't just elevate you, it transforms the relationship into a space where both people rise together.